All right, so y'all are gonna fucking love this one. I just pulled up to pick up a passenger, and they weren't there, and the time passed to where I could leave and cancel the ride. It's all good. I gave them a call as I'm supposed to, and they didn't answer. Went to voicemail, so I headed off to leave, and I canceled the ride. And for some reason, Lyft wasn't gonna pay for it, which is odd for me. I waited and I called and I did everything they fucking told me to do. But whatever, fuck Lyft. They're a pain in the ass with that shit. Much worse than they used to be. Anyway, we're getting to the good part, fam. As I'm pulling away, I get this text like, hey, I'm coming out. And I'm like, okay, there's nothing I can do at this point. I already canceled the ride. It's all good. She gives me a couple calls. And as per usual with that, I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not, somebody keeps calling you back after you just left because they didn't get there in time. I'm not going to deal with that. I'm not going to deal with somebody fucking either yelling at me or like, hey, I'm ready. It's like, I already canceled the ride. There's nothing I can do about that. Whatever. Couple calls, no big deal. She starts texting me. She calls me a bitch ass white boy. And she says to come back so she can slap me. Among other things. She sent me like 5 texts like that. So I turned back around. Because y'all know me. Y'all fucking know me. So I turned back around and I'm like, I know exactly where she was. Where she should have been, where I was going to pick her up. So I drive back, pull right up, hop out of the car. And she's standing right there. And she's this little fucking fragile looking little girl. Right? And I hop out and I'm like, what did you say you wanted to do to me? And she was just like, and I'm like, look, dude, before we talk about it, I want to tell you, you got to watch out for that. Not everybody's like me to where they'll hop out and they'll talk to you. You say you're going to slap a bitch ass white boy, they'll come back and they might hurt you. And she's just like either nervously smiling or like, haha, you don't know what I'm capable of smiling. And maybe I didn't. Maybe she's a fucking ninja and I don't know it. But she was talking a big game for being a fragile little girl. And when I talk about how sometimes chicks getting hit and shit is, dude shouldn't do it, okay? But sometimes chicks bring that shit on. And this is exactly what I'm fucking talking about. I was fine. That's exactly what I was telling her. So I'm like, look, I have nothing. We're good. You shouldn't have said what you fucking said to me, but we're good. Just be cautious about who you do that with, because there are people that will come back and will fucking do something. Okay? And she was the whole time, she was like, yeah, well, you shouldn't have. And I'm like, I fucking waited. I did everything I was supposed to do. You weren't here. That's not on me. That's on you. And she was like, whatever. She was mostly cool. But I mean, I think that more than anything, she was surprised that I took her up on the fucking offer of coming back and being like, what did you want to do? Maybe she didn't think I was going to be 6'3", 230 pounds or whatever. I'm giving myself a little bit more credit on the weight thing there. But yeah, that's what just happened. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I had a good time.